Call this meeting of the Moberly City Council to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Brubaker.
Here.
Lucas.
Here.
Jeffrey.
Here.
Kaiser.
Here.
Kimmons.
Here. Okay, if there's anyone here tonight that would like to address the council, please fill out one of the green cards located in the foyer in the back. You will have 4 minutes to address the council at the appropriate part of the meeting. You all should have received an agenda in your packets. Are there any corrections or changes to tonight's agenda? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to approve the agenda.
So move.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Agenda is approved. You also should have received a copy of the minutes of the last meeting. Excuse me. The council minutes from the last meeting were included in all the packets. Are there any changes or corrections to the minutes? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes are approved. Recognition of visitors. Mr. Thompson?
Mr. Mayor, we do have a visitor tonight. Our new city manager is here, Michael Bugowski.
Where's he at? Michael? Welcome. I'm glad you could make it tonight.
What's he doing sitting down there?
You're out of order.
Okay. Next is communication requests, informational items. Number 2, we have a request to hold the annual Mother's Day 5K on May 12th, 2024.
This is the annual event that's organized by Lori Turk. It was in work session last meeting, and it was approved by the council, so we're asking for approval today.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to accept the
Motion
request?
to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Request is accepted. Number 3, have a receipt of proposal for infill housing at 905 Bond Street.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we advertised for proposals for 3 newly added infill properties, one of which was 905 Bond. We only received a bid for 905 Bond on January 24, 2024, and that was from Redhead Properties. And this infill development agreement is on the agenda for tonight, and we're asking that this proposal be accepted.
Okay, any discussion? Any questions? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to accept the proposal.
So move. Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The proposal is accepted. Number 4, wastewater treatment plant hay proposals.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we put out requests for proposals for the hayfield at the wastewater treatment plant. It's a 117-acre farm. We received 6 different proposals. The proposals were reviewed by our consultant and staff, and it was determined that the lowest responsible, or in this case, the highest responsible bid was from Jared Embry, and we're asking the council to accept that proposal.
Okay, any discussion? I would just mention I'm glad to see there were that many bids submitted. Sometimes we only get 2 or 3, so it was nice to see that many bids accepted. I ask for a motion to accept the proposal.
So moved.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Have a second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The proposals are accepted. Tonight we have a consent agenda. Are there any items on the consent agenda that you would like to remove for discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to read the consent agenda?
So moved.
Have a motion?
Second.
I have a motion and second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Will the clerk read the consent agenda by title one time?
We have Bill number R1597, a resolution authorizing and accepting a change order to the demolition contract with J.T. Holman Construction LLC. Bill number R1598, a resolution approving the purchase of 3 garage door openers from Glenn's Garage Doors for Fire Station number 1. Bill number R1599, a resolution granting a private building easement to Edward J. Boating and Nancy G. Boating and Matthew R. Boating. And Bill number R1600, a resolution approving a hay production agreement with Jared Embry for the Moberly Wastewater Treatment Plant Farm.
Okay, is there any further discussion on any of these items? I ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The consent agenda items are approved. Number 9.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, it's with my honor and privilege to submit an ordinance repealing ordinance number 9782, adopted September 5th, 2023, appointing Randall Thompson as interim city manager and appointing Michael Buglaski as city manager.
What do you want to?
I want it read twice.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the ordinance. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor for the reading of the ordinance signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First reading.
An ordinance repealing ordinance number 9782, adopted September 5th, 2023, appointing Randall Thompson as interim city manager and appointing Michael Bogalski as city manager of Moberly, Missouri, effective March 1st, 2024.
Okay, any further discussion? Second reading, please.
An ordinance repealing ordinance number 9782, adopted September 5th, 2023, appointing Randall Thompson as interim city manager and appointing Michael Bogalski as city manager of Moberly, Missouri, effective March 1st, 2024.
Any further discussion? This is just a comment. I want to thank Randall for everything he's done over the past few months. He stepped right up there when we needed someone, and I didn't twist his arm too much, but we really do appreciate your efforts.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
So move.
Second.
Have a motion second. Roll call, please.
Brubaker?
Yes.
Lucas?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
Kaiser?
Yes.
Kimmons?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance is passed. Number 10.
Mr. Mayor, I have an ordinance authorizing a cooperative agreement for infill development with Redhead Properties LLC, a Missouri limited liability company, and ask for it to be read twice for consideration.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the ordinance. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a second. All those in favor for the reading of the ordinance signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First reading.
An ordinance authorizing a cooperative agreement for infill development with Redhead Properties LLC, a Missouri limited liability company.
Any further discussion? Second reading, please.
An ordinance authorizing a cooperative agreement for infill development with Redhead Properties LLC, a Missouri limited liability company.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Brubaker?
Yes.
Lucas?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
Kaiser?
Yes.
Kimmons?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance is passed. Next is number 11.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I have an ordinance amending section 10-177 of the Moberly City Code relating to occupancy permits. I ask that it be read twice for consideration and passage.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the ordinance. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, all those in favor for the reading of the ordinance signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First reading.
An ordinance amending section 10-177 of the Moberly City Code relating to occupancy permits.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, second reading, please.
An ordinance amending section 10-177 of the Moberly City Code relating to occupancy permits.
Any further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
So move.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Brubaker?
Yes.
Lucas?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
Kaiser?
Yes.
Kimmons?
Yes.
Ordinance pass. Number 12, please.
Mr. Mayor, I have an ordinance accepting and approving the report of the Director of Community Development relative to 412 Polson Street within the city of Moberly, which required nuisance abatement by the city of Moberly pursuant to Article 1 and Article 2 of Chapter 26 of the Moberly City Code. I ask that it be read twice for consideration of passage.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the ordinance. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor for the reading of the ordinance signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First reading.
An ordinance accepting and approving the report of the Director of Community Development relative to 412 Polson Street within the city of Moberly, which required nuisance abatement by the city of Moberly pursuant to Article 1 and Article 2 of Chapter 26 of the Moberly City Code, certifying the cost of abatement and directing the city clerk pursuant to Section 26-2 and 26-6 to cause a special tax bill to be issued thereon.
Any further discussion? Second reading.
An ordinance accepting and approving the report of the Director of Community Development relative to 412 Polson Street within the city of Moberly, which required nuisance abatement by the city of Moberly pursuant to Article 1 and Article 2 of Chapter 26 of the Moberly City Code, certifying the cost of abatement and directing the city clerk pursuant to Section 26-2 and Section 26-6 to cause a special tax bill to be issued thereon.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Brubaker?
Yes.
Lucas?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
Kaiser?
Yes.
Kimmons?
Yes.
Okay, ordinance is passed. Number 13.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I have a resolution appropriating money out of the treasury of the city of Moberly. Has to be read once for consideration.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the resolution. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First and only reading.
A resolution appropriating money out of the treasury of the city of Moberly, Missouri to pay expenses due between February 2nd, 2024 and February 15th, 2024 in the amount of $555,349.13.
Okay, I hereby certify that there's sufficient money standing to the credit of the city of Moberly, Missouri, unappropriated in the funds identified in this resolution to meet the requirements of this resolution. City Treasurer Matthew P. Douglas. Any further questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution's passed. Next is official reports, department heads' monthly reports. Open it up for discussion, questions, comments.
I have one.
Mr. Kaiser.
Tom, I happened to drive out to the airport over the weekend, and I just wanted to commend you and your staff. The building looks great, more modernized. It's looked in the past, and I just wanted to recognize that it does look very nice.
Thank you.
So,
Okay.
I just
Mr. Lucas.
actually just had one question. I don't even know who to address it to in regards to the Christmas tree that's still out over at the Fennel. I know we ran into this in the past where some of our stuff had stayed out a little bit too long, and we haven't got quite the life out of it as we probably should have. So is that coming down soon? I would like to see that the life, be taken care of, and the life stays extended on that thing. So I don't know who to address that question to.
I think in the minutes, or from the department heads, I believe it was under Parks and Rec, they said it was still out and they addressed it, that it needs to be taken down.
Okay,
But
I
they
missed
did,
that.
but they didn't put a date on there, I don't think,
Okay.
of when, so.
Councilman Lucas, that would be Mr. Bach's department. He is holding his Parks and Rec board meeting tonight, so I'll address that with him tomorrow.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, other questions or comments? Mr. Jeffrey?
Present.
Please note, Mr. Jeffrey had none.
Okay, well, I do have a question, I guess.
Okay, I knew it.
No, I don't.
Okay. So we'll move on. Number 15 is anything else to come before the council? Public comments. If anyone is here to address the council, please step forward, present your card to the clerk, and state your name and address for the record. You will have 4 minutes to address the council. Seeing no one, I'll move on to consideration of a motion to adjourn to a work session.
So move.
Second?
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned from regular session. Thank you for coming. So now we're going to move on to the work session. So I'm going to open up tonight's work session at this time. First thing I have is number one is a request authorizing the 2024 Christmas Parade and Festival and the public consumption of alcohol in downtown Moberly on December 7th, 2024.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. As near as I can tell, it's much like last year. If there's anything different, the chamber's here tonight and could address that, but it's the annual Christmas parade. We're just asking for it to be moved to the next council meeting for approval.
Okay.
So the only difference that we have made to the request is to close Surgeon Street. There's been a huge safety issue on that street with traffic driving, and that's where our parade staging happens at. So that's the only request. It's only going to be reclosed for the times that are in that request. So it's not going to be an all-day thing.
Okay. Have you actually made the request to the police department yet?
All of it's been sent to the police department
Okay.
prior to you guys seeing this.
Okay.
So yes,
Chief Link, anything you want to add? Okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Jeffrey has a question.
I brought it up once before, and I just wondered if you all were considering having a antique tractor parade as part of the Christmas parade.
we
Like
have
they do down in
we
Centralia.
have not talked about that. It's not our theme.
What's the theme?
It's just Christmas, just a Christmas parade. So we're not going to probably switch it to just being tractor focused, but any tractor.
Well, I think if I understand the one that's in Centralia, they have a Christmas parade, but then they have that as a component of it where they put lights on them just like floats. So you end up with 3 dozen floats as opposed to 10 floats.
Right. Well, then we'd have to change also the time of our parade too. So that would kind of change some things that we don't have in place at this point. But it's definitely something we can consider and take into the
Just a
future.
thought, that's all.
Okay, any other questions or discussion? Are you okay moving that one forward?
Yep.
Okay, number 3, I have a request to hold the 2024 Junction and Gus Macker events on September 14th and 15th of this year.
Skip number
I think you skipped.
Did I skip one?
Yep. 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 2, a request authorizing safe passage to hold the Taste of Missouri Wine Stroll event on August 24th. For some reason, that's not as important to me anymore. Now that I don't drink. But any questions on this one or comments?
Mr. Mayor, this is becoming an annual event, and Kelly's here from the organization, if you have any questions for her.
I don't remember this, but do you know approximately how many people attended the last event? Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Around 1,000.
1,000?
Mm-hmm.
That's really, I just remember when it first started and to watch it grow. It's been pretty amazing.
Yeah, we started with probably 50 people. It used to be at the Knights of Columbus building is where it originated. So yeah, it's come a long way. This will be the 14th year.
Okay, any other questions?
Now, you guys took last year off, correct?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad to see this event come back. This is one that people come from all over, it seems like, and just fills the community. So I'm glad to see that you guys brought that back.
Okay, are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this forward to the next council meeting. Now, number 3, a request to hold the 2024 Junk Junction and Gus Macker events on September 14th and 15th of this year.
I'm going to leave that up to Megan, perhaps, to discuss. Or Michelle, there we go. If you have any questions, is it going to be basically the same as last year?
Mr. Lucas.
Is the parking lot being closed across from the brick? Is it going to affect you guys at all? No. You don't utilize it too much anymore?
Since we moved Gus Macker to Clark Street, that parking lot they couldn't play in.
Gotcha. Okay, good. Perfect. Good deal. Yeah, perfect. Got a place to park.
Okay, are you all okay moving this one forward to the next council meeting? Okay, we'll move this to the next council meeting. Number 4, request from the Moberly Rotary Club to hold the 18th annual Railroad Days, certain downtown street closures, operation of a beer garden, and permission to hang banners on certain overpasses.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this event will take place on June 12th through June 16th. Due to the carnival rides and the staging for vendor booth spaces, it requires a lot of closures of streets and parking lots, but it'll be as it was last year, and we're requesting that it be approved at the next council meeting.
Okay, any questions, discussion? Mr. Jeffrey?
I've not seen the request, but I'm hoping that the request includes the space they need for the car show. Are you familiar with that at all? Because I know last year they did not. So, okay. Okay. Well, I'll make sure that gets in there. But that was something that wasn't planned very well last year, and I know they're hoping to improve on it. And I think the ROTC is actually going to be the one that runs that car show also.
That's who your contact person is.
It does say that.
Yeah, the letter states there'll be an event for car
Okay.
show.
But the streets to be used that need to be blocked and people notified and whatever's proper.
Yeah, they set forth where they want to do it in here, so that's part of their request.
Okay, are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this one to the next council meeting. Number 5, consideration to appoint Ross Dutton to the Fire Prevention Board of Appeals to fill the remainder of the vacant term expiring 2026, created by the resignation of Tom Hall.
Chief, is there anything you want to add to this? It speaks for itself. Right.
Okay, any questions, discussion? Hearing none, are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this one forward to the next city council meeting. Number 6, a request authorizing the Moberly Fire Department to submit a grant application with the Assistance to Firefighters Grant Program. Chief, would you like to elaborate on this?
Really not much to elaborate on except for the fact that this is the AFG grant opened up and the availability of funds to try to help offset some of the costs with the possibility of the new station. I've been concentrating on stuff that would be used to help offset any monies instead of having to dip into that and just enhance the department itself. So this one, I believe, is for the SCBA fill station and compressor. I was going to go for the emergency generator, but it doesn't qualify because it has to be mobile, and it's just not going to work for a mobile generator to be put at a permanent station per se. So we went with the compressor instead. This isn't the first time we applied for it. Doesn't mean that we're going to get it, but this will just help offset some of the cost for future.
Do you have a dollar amount yet?
I think roughly,
What you put in your memo
I
is,
think it was what, 70?
yeah, 72, and the match amount would be $3,400.
Yeah. So
That would be the match.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Very good. Hope you get it.
so do I. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you all okay moving that one forward? Okay, we'll move this forward to the next city council meeting. Next is number 7, a resolution recognizing official street names to be included in the schedule of street names.
So you saw the list in there. These are the new subdivisions, Eagle Tree Ridge, and there's several from that location. And there's Cobblestone, I believe, and then the Falls, which are and so there's a list, I think, about 8 different names in there from those subdivisions that we're just adding to our list of comprehensive street names.
Okay, any questions? Are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this forward to the next city council meeting. Number 8, receipt of proposal for infill housing at 1122 Concannon Street.
So you can see in the packet, there's a proposed development there for a house with a 2-car garage. I don't think it's up on the screen, but in your packet there, not familiar with the group, but I mean, we got good recommendations from them. So it's getting another infill housing in there. So recommend moving it forward.
Sounds good. Any questions?
I have a question. If we charged $5,000 for these properties, do you think we'd have no interest in them? And the reason I'm asking is because it costs us $5,000 and more to do these demos, and that would allow us to keep doing more demos if we got money from. I love the program, not trying to change it, but I'm just asking, do you think that would affect our success?
Yes, I do.
Okay, fair enough.
What we're finding on some of these are, while with our new regulations we're putting in place, because we've had some issues on utilities where we're making them take the water and sewer all the way to the main, and so some of these are locations where they're having some deeper depths or the lots run even. I think we would see a reduction in them for sure.
Okay, and that's not what I want to do. So, yeah.
Okay, any other questions? Are you okay taking this one to the next council meeting? Okay, we'll take that to the next council meeting. Next, number 9, an ordinance authorizing a third addendum to a certain intergovernmental cooperative agreement for operation of a farmer's market with the Randolph County Health Department and the Downtown Moberly Community Improvement District.
Well, you about said it all there, Mayor, that it would be a cooperative effort between the CID and the city and the Randolph County Health Department to operate the farmer's market like last year. It will be a repeat of what they did last year. This hasn't come before the CID yet, but they will have made a determination about their participation by the time this comes up on our next council agenda. I think it was well received by the community, and we're asking that it be approved next council meeting.
I had a question. I just don't remember how often they had this each month. Was it twice a month?
I can tell you
It was twice.
On a Thursday.
They have dates starting May 30, 2 in June, 2 in July, 2 in August, 2 in September, and 1 in October.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? Are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll take this to the next city council meeting. Is that the last one you all had to do? Okay. Thought I misplaced something. Okay, is there anything else to discuss in work session?
Not for me, Mr. Mayor.
Okay,
Motion to adjourn?
I have a motion to adjourn
Second.
and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned.